ARDEX is one of the leading companies for making a polishable concrete topping. They have a very good product. It's very successful. They're very thorough in their testing and quality control on their product, and that's one of the reasons we like to use it. It's recommended when you have a client who definitely doesn't want to see any aggregate, or if they have a surface that just will not allow for good polishing for whatever reason. PCT is a great way to cover all the floor and come out with a beautiful result afterwards. We will start by shot blasting and or grinding the floor. We put down an epoxy sand bonding layer, and then we will come in and start the process of laying down the concrete. Once the concrete is in place, we will then come back and start the grinding and polishing process. So each step takes quite a bit of time. An installation of 1,500 feet is about a week and a half to 2 weeks of work. It's got very tight tolerances. You have to be very exacting with it as far as putting it down. Otherwise you'll run into problems on the joints and different things like that. This material has to be barrel mixed every bag, mixing 2 bags at a time. Once the material's ready to pour, the guys will come over, they'll lay it down on the floor. We'll use a smoother just to spread it, smoother spreader to spread the concrete on the floor evenly into the corners and against wall edges. Then we'll use a gauge rake to pull the concrete in order to make sure that we have an even height of concrete everywhere. We adjust the height and you pull it across the floor at a particular angle to keep it consistent, and it will make sure that the concrete at that left behind is no higher, in this case, than 9 millimeters or 3/8 of an inch. As we're going along in that process, we'll come back and run a spiky roller over the surface of the concrete just to break the tension, and it helps to smooth out the concrete, break any small bubbles that are in the, near the surface layer, etc. You have to move very quickly from the spreader to the gauge rake, from the gauge rake to the spiky roller as you keep moving along in the process. "24 hours afterwards, we can start grinding the surface, and that's the beginning of the polishing process. And we'll add a lithium hardener to it. They also have a stain guard that we'll put down at the end of the process. ARDEX is very particular about who works as a preferred installer, and they will warranty and guarantee our work. So this floor comes with a 5-year warranty because we're doing the floor. Most companies won't give you a warranty. It's just the warranty of the applicator themselves. So we would automatically give you a warranty. However, having ARDEX standing behind it, giving you a further warranty and extending it is even better. It means that they stand behind not only our work, but their product.